No one likes to think about worst case scenarios, but having a crisis communications plan in place can make a difficult situation infinitely less stressful. A comprehensive plan involves a lot more than having a few company statements in your back pocket, but no plan is complete without them either. So, today I'll be sharing some tips on how to structure a holding statement in advance to help you respond carefully and quickly during a crisis. First, before we dive into how to build a strong statement, remember this: your pre drafted message is a starting point, not the finished product. The point of preparing a statement in advance is to have a template to guide your response so you aren't starting from scratch when inquiries are pouring in. But that doesn't mean you should just copy, paste, and fire away. When a crisis arises, it's essential to edit and adapt the relevant statement to appropriately reflect the nature of the situation. Now, let's get to the good stuff: assembling a well constructed statement. Think about your statement in 5 parts: 1, acknowledgement; 2, empathy; 3, values; 4, approach; and 5, commitment. Putting all of those pieces together, a statement could look something like this. That's the acknowledgement piece, stating your awareness of the event or issue. There's the expression of empathy needed if there are victims or potential victims. There's the mention of the company's values that will ultimately lead the response. That's the approach, the ways that the company has or will handle the situation, however basic. And finally, the company's commitment, outlining steps that they can take with careful consideration to not damage trust by making a commitment they cannot keep. And there you have it, a simple, compassionate holding statement that you hope to never use. But before you file your statements into safekeeping, don't forget to run them past relevant stakeholders like leadership, legal counsel, or maybe your dedicated crisis response team if you have one. Diversity of thought and perspectives can help inform a more effective statement, exposing weak points or potential areas for misinterpretation. For more best practices, refer to our crisis communications resource guide on our website, corroboree.com, or reach out to our team for support.